Canada's Competition Bureau is calling for increased competition in Canada's airline industry. It says the domestic market remains highly concentrated and that adding more competition would mean lower prices and better service for Canadians. For example, it suggests adding just one new competitor on a route between two cities would drop airfares on average by 9%. CTV's Jeremie Charron joins me now with more. Jeremie, what more are we learning from this latest report?
Well, Renee, the report establishes a few key things to start. First of all, between Air Canada and WestJet at airports across the country, the largest airports across the country, those two airlines operate about half to three-quarters of domestic passenger flights. That's 56 to 78%. So it's clear two companies do most of the domestic business when it comes to airline travel here in Canada. And the key dissatisfactions that Canadians have with the domestic airline industry is that airline options are limited, airfares are high, and they want better quality service. And so this Competition Bureau report makes some suggestions as to how, through regulations and through policy, the government can address these concerns and make the necessary changes to ensure more competition in the Canadian airline industry, and therefore better prices, better options, better experiences for Canadians. The big one here is leveraging international capital and experience to strengthen domestic competition. That is one of three kind of key themes the Competition Bureau has outlined where attention should be paid to try and better competition in the industry. That means they're proposing, when it comes to foreign investors owning a share of Canadian Airlines, they're proposing an increase of the single investor foreign ownership limit for Canadian Airlines to 49%. Currently, that is 25%. Basically, it means any foreign investor can only own up to 25% of a Canadian airline. They're also proposing to allow up to 100% foreign ownership for domestic-only Canadian airlines. So that means any foreign investor, foreign company could 100% own and operate a domestic-only Canadian airline, even if they're not from Canada. So that is something that would drastically change the way the airline industry operates as of right now. And then the two other themes that are highlighted here is, one, prioritizing competition when it comes to policy, including when reviewing airline mergers and collaborations to ensure, again, that we're allowing for parity and that one parent company isn't, owning and operating smaller airlines as well, because that goes against trying to get more competition in the industry. And then the third theme and key focus point here is supporting northern and remote market access, a sector of the industry that right now already struggles when it comes to pricing and accessibility. And it's often, people are using flights to the north and to more remote markets for the purpose of, necessity, not for leisurely travel. So there are a long list of recommendations there that the Competition Bureau believes could help better access and allow for better access, at least, to those northern and remote flights, and allow for better pricing as well, which ultimately is what Canadians are after. In many cases, Renee, Canadians are paying more to travel domestically than they are to travel internationally to book a flight to the U.S. or even to Europe sometimes.
Wow. Well, I certainly would not turn my nose up at a discount on airline flights and better service as well. So we'll see what happens with these recommendations. That is Jeremie Charron reporting from Ottawa. Good to see you, Jeremie. Thanks for this.